A major development is occurring, something that countless Americans receiving Social Security, SSI and SSDI, have been anticipating, and most individuals have completely no awareness it is approaching. There is a payment coming your way, and based on your circumstances, the amount might truly astonish you. We are discussing real funds arriving in your account very soon, and I am going to guide you through every single detail so that you do not miss a single dollar that is rightfully yours. So, stay right here with me because what I am about to reveal in the next few minutes could make a real difference in your life. The hardworking, deserving Americans who constructed this nation never get forgotten when it comes to your benefits. Every day, countless seniors and disabled Americans miss out on payments simply because nobody informed them. That ends today. So, if you have not already subscribed to this channel, please do it right now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because we bring you these essential updates the moment they occur. You deserve to know. And now, let us dive into it. April 22nd, mark that date. Write it down on your calendar. Put a reminder on your phone because on April 22nd, a substantial wave of payments is going to be deposited directly into bank accounts across the country. We are discussing Social Security retirement benefits, supplemental security income, what most people call SSI, and Social Security disability insurance, commonly known as SSDI. These are not small amounts. These are life-changing dollars for countless households that depend on these payments every single month just to cover rent, food, medication, and the basic necessities of life. And this particular payment is coming with some details that you absolutely need to understand. The Social Security Administration schedules its payments based on a very specific system tied to your birthday and when you first started receiving benefits. Understanding the schedule is the key to knowing exactly when your money is coming and how much you should expect to see. And with the changes that have been put into place this year, the numbers have shifted in ways that could genuinely affect your bottom line. Let us start with Social Security retirement beneficiaries, because this group makes up the largest number of Americans receiving monthly payments. If you were born between the 1st and 10th of any month, your regular monthly payment typically arrives on the second Wednesday of the month. If your birthday falls between the 11th and the 20th, your payment arrives on the third Wednesday, and if you were born between the 21st and 31st of the month, your payment arrives on the fourth Wednesday. Now, April 22nd is the fourth Wednesday of April 2025. That means everyone born between the 21st and the 31st of any month will be receiving their Social Security payment on April 22nd. If your birthday falls in that range, this date is specifically for you, and you need to be monitoring your account closely. Even if your birthday does not fall in that late month range, you still need to understand what is happening with the overall payment amounts this year, because 2025 has brought with it a cost of living adjustment that is putting more money in people's pockets. And if you have not been paying attention to exactly how much that increase means for you personally, you may be underestimating your monthly income without even realizing it. The 2025 cost of living adjustment, or COLA, came in at 2.5%. Now, I know some of you might be thinking that 2.5% does not sound like much, but let me put that in real dollar terms for you because once you see the actual numbers, you will understand why this matters so much. For the average Social Security retirement beneficiary, this COLA increase translates to approximately $50 more per month compared to what you were receiving in 2024. Over the course of a full year, that is an additional $600 in your pocket. For couples where both partners receive Social Security, you could be looking at over $1,000 more per year combined. That is real money. That is groceries. That is prescription medications. That is the electric bill covered without stress. Now, here is something that many people have not been informed about, and this is one of those moments where I really need you to lean in and listen carefully. The maximum Social Security retirement benefit in 2025 has reached levels that most Americans are not even aware of. For workers who retire at full retirement age this year, the maximum monthly benefit is now $4,118 per month. For those who waited until age 70 to claim benefits, which is the latest you can delay, the maximum monthly benefit has climbed even higher. We are discussing numbers that, when combined with other retirement income or a spouse's benefits, can genuinely provide financial stability even in today's economy. If you have been receiving your benefits for several years and have not checked your current payment amount against what you should be receiving after this COLA adjustment, please do that today. You can do it by logging into your My Social Security account online or by calling the Social Security Administration directly. And now, let us discuss SSI recipients because this group deserves special attention today. Supplemental Security Income is a program that provides monthly payments to adults and children with a disability or blindness who have limited income and resources, as well as to people who are 65 or older without disabilities who also meet the financial qualifications. SSI is a lifeline. For many people receiving SSI, this monthly payment is their only source of income, and every dollar matters enormously. The 2025 COLA increase also applies to SSI payments. The maximum federal SSI payment for an individual in 2025 is now $967 per month. For couples where both partners receive SSI, the combined maximum is $1,450 per month. These are the federal maximums, and depending on the state you live in, you may actually receive a supplemental payment on top of the federal amount, which can push your total monthly SSI income even higher. Here is something else that is critically important for SSI recipients to understand, and I want you to pay very close attention to this next part. Because of the way the calendar falls in April 2025, SSI recipients may be receiving their payment on a slightly different schedule than usual. SSI payments are always issued on the first of the month. However, when the first of the month falls on a weekend or a federal holiday, the payment is issued on the last business day of the previous month. This is called an advance payment, and it can sometimes confuse people into thinking they missed a payment or that something went wrong with their account. Nothing is wrong. The Social Security Administration is actually paying you early to make sure you have access to your money on time. If you received a payment at the end of March, that was your April SSI payment arriving early. Make sure you budget accordingly, and do not spend that money assuming another payment is coming right behind it. Now, I want to turn our attention to SSDI recipients because the disability community in this country is one of the most underserved when it comes to understanding their full benefits. Social Security disability insurance is not a handout. Let me say that again, clearly and loudly. SSDI is not a handout. It is an earned benefit. Every person receiving SSDI paid into the Social Security system through payroll taxes during their working years, and they are now receiving the benefit of the insurance they paid for. If you or someone you love receives SSDI, you should hold your head high because you earned every single dollar of that payment. The 2025 COLA increase applies to SSDI payments as well, meaning that disability beneficiaries are also seeing approximately a 2.5% increase in their monthly checks compared to last year. The average SSDI monthly benefit in 2025 is approximately $1,580, though the exact amount varies significantly depending on your earnings history before you became disabled. Some SSDI recipients receive considerably more than this average, while others receive less, depending on how long they worked and how much they earned during their working years. If you want to know your exact benefit amount, the quickest way is to log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov, where you can see your complete benefit history and current payment information. There are countless Americans who are currently eligible for Social Security benefits, either retirement, SSI, or SSDI, who have not yet filed for them. Some have not filed because they think they do not qualify. Some have not filed because they are not sure where to start. Some have been putting it off because the process seems complicated, and some simply do not know that they may be leaving thousands of dollars per year on the table by not claiming benefits they have already earned. If this describes you or someone you know, please do not wait any longer. The Social Security Administration has made it easier than ever to apply online, by phone, or in person at your local Social Security office. There is also a crucial piece of information that affects people who are approaching retirement age and trying to decide when to start claiming their Social Security benefits. This is a decision that can have an impact of tens of thousands of dollars over the course of your retirement, and it is a decision that too many people make without fully understanding the consequences. Here is the basic principle. For every year you delay claiming Social Security after your full retirement age up until age 70, your monthly benefit increases by approximately 8%. That is a guaranteed 8% return, something you simply cannot find anywhere else in today's financial environment. On the other hand, if you claim Social Security before your full retirement age, your benefit is permanently reduced. Claiming at age 62, the earliest possible age, can reduce your monthly benefit by as much as 30% compared to what you would receive at full retirement age. That reduction is permanent. For the rest of your life, every single month, you would be receiving less money because you claimed early. This is one of the most important financial decisions you will ever make, so please make sure you understand all the factors before you decide. But even if you are already receiving benefits and you claimed early, all is not lost. There are strategies available to some beneficiaries that may allow them to adjust their benefits, and the Social Security Administration offers resources to help you understand your options. The key is to be informed, and that is exactly why you need to stay connected to channels like this one that keep you updated with the latest information. Let us also discuss something that has been on the minds of many seniors and disabled Americans lately: the future of Social Security itself. There has been a lot of discussion in Washington, a lot of headlines, a lot of noise. And I know that for many of you who depend on these payments, the uncertainty can feel frightening. You have worked your entire life. You paid into the system. You planned your retirement around these benefits. The thought of anything changing is genuinely scary, and I want to acknowledge that concern because it is completely understandable. What I can tell you is this: your benefits are protected by law, and any changes to the Social Security system require an act of Congress. The system is not perfect, and it does face long-term funding challenges that lawmakers will need to address. But the payments that are scheduled to go out on April 22nd are confirmed, they are funded, and they are coming. That is not in question. What matters right now is making sure you have every dollar you are entitled to and that you are not leaving any money on the table due to misunderstanding or lack of information. Speaking of not leaving money on the table, there is one more area I want to cover before we wrap up, because it could mean a significant amount of additional financial support for the right people. Many Social Security and SSI beneficiaries are also eligible for additional programs that they may not be taking advantage of. Medicare savings programs, for example, can help cover Medicare premiums, deductibles, and copayments for people who qualified based on income. The Extra Help program, also known as the Low-Income Subsidy, can dramatically reduce the cost of prescription drug coverage under Medicare Part D. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, what most people know as SNAP or food stamps, is also available to many Social Security recipients who meet the income requirements. In some states, beneficiaries who receive SSI are automatically enrolled in Medicaid, which covers a wide range of medical expenses at little or no cost. These programs exist to help you. They are funded by your tax dollars. They are there for people in exactly your situation. Please take the time to find out what you qualify for, because the combination of these programs and your Social Security benefits can make a genuine, meaningful difference in your quality of life. Now, I want to take a moment to speak directly to the heart, because this is not just about numbers and dollar amounts and payment dates. This is about real people. This is about the grandmother who raised 4 children, worked 30 years, and now sits at her kitchen table every month doing the math, hoping her check covers everything she needs. This is about the veteran who came home from service with injuries that changed his life forever, who depends on SSDI to get through each month with dignity. This is about the couple in their 70s who did everything right. They worked, they saved, they planned, and who now deserve to enjoy their retirement years without constant financial worry. You are not a statistic. You are not a line item in a government budget. You are a human being who deserves respect, dignity, and every dollar that you have earned and qualified for. And that is why this work matters. That is why knowing these details matters, because information is power, and you deserve to be empowered. So, let me bring it all home for you. April 22nd is the 4th Wednesday of April 2025. On that date, Social Security retirement beneficiaries born between the 21st and 31st of any month will receive their monthly payment. SSDI recipients on the same birthday schedule will also see their payment on that date. With the 2025 COLA adjustment of 2.5% now fully in effect, those payments are higher than they were last year. SSI recipients should be aware of the advance payment schedule and make sure they account for any early deposits that may have arrived at the end of March. And every single beneficiary should take the time to verify their current payment amount. Check their eligibility for supplemental programs and make sure no money is being left behind. This is the kind of information that used to only be available to people who had financial advisors or family members in the know. But you deserve to know it too. And that is exactly why this channel exists. Every single day, we are here monitoring the latest updates from the Social Security Administration, tracking payment schedules, watching for legislative changes, and bringing all of it to you in plain, simple language that actually makes sense. We do not deal in confusion here. We deal in clarity. We deal in facts. We deal in information that you can actually use to improve your life. So, here is my request for you today. And it is a simple one. If this information was helpful to you, if you learned something, if you feel more prepared for April 22nd, if you feel a little more confident about your benefits, please hit that subscribe button right now. Subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell so that every single time we post a new update, you will be the first to know. Because things in Washington change quickly, payment schedules can shift, new programs get announced, legislative updates happen, and when they do, you need to know about them immediately. This channel is your source. We are here for you. Every senior, every disabled American, every family member helping a loved one navigate these systems, this channel is for you. Share this with someone you care about. Share it with your neighbor who just turned 62 and is trying to figure out when to start claiming. Share it with your friend who is on disability and is not sure if they are receiving the right amount. Share it with your parent or grandparent who might not know about the supplemental programs available to them. The more people who have this information, the better off our community is. We are stronger together, and together we are going to make sure that every single dollar you have earned finds its way into your hands where it belongs. April 22nd is coming, your payment is coming, and we will be right here every step of the way to make sure you are ready for it. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next update.